here, and today I have a review for the Easy Flash USB stick here, which is for taking photos, videos, music off of your iPhone and then transferring it to your PC. So I'm using a Windows PC here. You can do this with a Mac. Some of the reviews said that they were having difficulty with that because I haven't done this on my Mac yet, but they've had difficulty doing that, and basically you have to kind of mess with some of the software in order to enable those images and videos and everything to get ported over. I typically just work with my regular PC. I don't really mess with my Mac much at all, to be honest. But with this is 128 gigs. I got this off of Amazon. So Easy Flash is the company that's making the actual thumb drives. I bought this from Sunany or Sunany, which I'm assuming is a company coming out of China, just like this product is coming out of China here. You can see it on the back when you're looking at everything. Usually if there's just a bunch of their written language on here, it's kind of a telltale sign for me. That's usually where it's coming with a lot of these cheaper electronics. That doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Sometimes it does, from my experience, but you do have to be wary. I did look at all the reviews. This was one of the more reviewed ones that I did see. With this, if I look up Easy Flash on Amazon, that's where I end up seeing a bunch of these other products where they're all basically the same. Maybe the casing is a little bit different, but they're basically the same thing. And with this, it's 128 gigs, like I said. It is USB 2.0, so the transfer speed's a little bit slower. I think it's read 80 megabytes per second, and then you're getting write at 40 megabytes per second. So with some of the larger files, if you're looking at videos that you've recorded, it might take a second to do that. I will show you guys how I take this and transfer it onto from my phone onto this flash drive, so you guys can see that. And then I'll actually show you a screen capture of me porting it over onto my PC here. It's actually really easy to do. So for this though, this is going to be only for the iPhone. I thought that the company had one for Android, and it does say here that it's compatible with Android, but you're not going to use it. You're going to have to port this over to a PC, and then if you're going to do it over to your Android or onto a tablet, if you're trying to go from like iPhone to that, but you're not going to be able to plug this in, right? It's not the same port here. You need that USB-C type, I believe. So with this, specific to iPhones here, with this, I do have my case on there, and it will plug in. And then once it's there, you have to download an app, which is really easy to do, which is LoveShare. And then it says internal storage on your phone, and then external storage, which you're going to have to port over. I'll show you guys, like, I make specific folders that allows you to do that, and then you just literally take those images, videos, whatever, port them over, and then you can pull them to the PC. I will say with this has a decent spacing on it, but if your case is very thick, like, you're going to have to take the case off, then plug this in. My only major complaint with this, because at 128 gigs, and it's actually cheaper now, it's $25.99. It was $27.99 when I bought this, so it dropped $2. You have to hold this when you're plugging it in, because if you don't, like, if I push this up, it doesn't necessarily lock. Like, it just shoots right back down, right? So as you're doing that, it's kind of a pain. You have to make sure that you're going to hold this tight. Or some of the other ones, maybe they have a cover on it, and it covers that up, so you're not even having a piece that moves. Or it does have some type of locking mechanism in it. So that'd be the only complaint that I have with it so far. Other than that, this thing has been a huge space saver on my phone. I do have iCloud, but I've noticed with that I'll port a bunch over, and sometimes it's a pain to do that and then go into your phone and delete it and all of that, which I'm still going to have some of that, but with larger videos, iCloud just doesn't port that over. I had a 20-minute video and it just wouldn't pull it over. So instead of plugging my phone in and hoping that that would work that way, I simply just got this, and it was quick and easy to do. And now I can grab a bunch of different things and do it that way. So let's cut over. I'm going to show you guys the screen capture of how I do this on the phone, and then I'll show you a screen capture of me porting the images or the videos over onto my PC. Like I said, it is insanely easy to do. There's nothing complicated about it. You just need the app. At 128 gigs, that's a huge amount of space on this. So especially if it's a model phone where it has like 32 gigs and you're running low on storage, this is a great option, and you don't want to pay for iCloud. This would definitely be for you. I will put a link for this one, and I'll actually put a link for the page with all the other ones here. But looking at all of these all look like they're just for iPhone from Easy Flash. These aren't going to be compatible. The only other thing that they do have here is one where you can actually like twist it, which is a 4-in-1 compatible stick, and it has 32 gigs on it. So a little bit smaller, but that would be an option. That's $20. But I'll put the link here. Here we go. Here's one, 32 gigs. But I'll put that on this for you guys so you can track this down and utilize that. There's another one there too, yeah. So they do have a couple, but for the most part, the vast majority of these are for iPhone. Like I said, I actually really do like this product. I would encourage anybody, like I said, if you're in a situation where you have a smaller size storage on your phone, or if it's just an easier way for you to port these over and you don't want to plug your phone into the PC, because I know I usually run into problems where if it's a bigger file or a bigger video, it's just not going to make it. Something's going to happen. It's going to crash, especially if you're not dealing with a Mac, you're dealing with a Windows PC here. So I do like the product, like I said. So I'll put those for you guys, and we'll go ahead and cut over now to those videos showcasing how to do that. All right, so this is pretty simple. We're just going to plug in the flash drive here, and then with this, it'll actually pop up, do you want to allow this to have access? I do. I'm going to the external storage. I already have pictures and videos set up as folders. I click the plus icon, and that's actually where you can see new folder, text, whatever you want to do. I accidentally clicked on take a picture. Didn't want to do that. I want to click on from library. I click all photos, and then I'm just going to highlight a couple here that we have, and this is from our kids books that we make. So I just clicked on those, done. It adds them to that, and it's really that simple. I like to create the folders because once you go to your computer, it's easier to then navigate through that. So we'll move over and I'll show you how I do that. All right, so this is going to look a little bit weird just because I have a 21:9 aspect ratio monitor, but I plug in the actual flash drive here, and then the folder will pop up. And once it does, you can see that the folders that I created on the app are there. So we have pictures and videos. If I click on pictures, our pictures are going to pop up that we put on this thing. And now I can transfer this to my computer, to another external hard drive, whatever I want. And it's really that simple, and that's why I like this product. It does come with an 18-month warranty. I can't attest to dealing with customer service. I haven't had to call them yet. But I'm going to put a link for this in the description so you guys can check out this. Or if you have an Android phone, you can actually look at the other page that I'll put on there that has some of the variations that will have that adapter for your phone. If you guys like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you so much for watching.